The one and only. I try to keep it up with him. Whenever he introduces me, he's got this excitement about it. I can't top that, but I'm introducing you today. I cannot thank Sean Reyes, Attorney General for the state of Utah, for his friendship, support, belief that he always had in me and my abilities and joining our board as an advisory board member. And anytime I had an issue or a problem, always answering his cell phone. He's a very busy man. He's always been there for us, and I want him to be a part of this event and share with us some hope and love for our participants and their families. Thank you so much for being here with us today.
Thank you, Mircea. First of all, what a great message from our Governor Spencer Cox. That was inspiring and moving. And it's awesome to be back with you, Ro. I mean, at least sort of face-to-face in tremendous event. I'm glad that you found a way to keep the momentum going. I do have to say for you, because I do usually get to introduce you, so it was a little turnabout. You have the heart of a warrior, and I think that everybody feels it. Maybe it's part of your Romanian heritage, such a noble, cool heritage. But that spirit of, achievement and dreaming of the possibilities, I think rubs off. And certainly for Mike and the rest of the staff and the team and everybody here at Camp K, we feel that. We can see the light that's emanating. This is a place of great miracles. It's a place of empowerment. In fact, sometimes you've asked me in the past, what one word embodies the Kostopoulos Dream Foundation, the programs, and what goes on here? And I've given you different ones in the past, but today I'm gonna focus on empowerment. I think that's really a great word to talk about the gift that you give to so many people and the gift that they give back, because seeing the growth for those of us like me who are blessed enough to be able to be part of your team and watch what you do and support your cause, it's really inspirational. And it's a gift back to us to be able to work with such amazing campers who similarly have warrior spirits. They have incredible hearts. And man, again, it's a privilege to be here with you, Mircea. So I don't know what you have in store. You always have something different. And I think the other guests, you prepare them and you give them questions. I don't know. So I'm waiting to see what you've got. One time you offered to put me in a boxing ring with the former heavyweight champ, and I think I wisely declined, and you and Mike jumped in instead. Another evidence of your warrior spirits. Yeah, anything you need, all you have to do is call, because what you create and what you provide here for our state is a treasure.
Speechless, right? That's the word you said, empowerment. Thank you so much. Beautiful words. I can't thank you enough. We do get I get my warrior spirit filled up every day through the love of the participants and what they do for us. And I can tell you that this pandemic has been hard for us at Camp K, because, last year and this year, the energy at Camp K, it is our participants and our staff, and we have not been able to run at full capacity. But we're very, very hopeful the next year is going to be the year where we go right back into it.
Well, let me say this. Y'all running at even minimal capacity is far more output than I see from a lot of other entities. And so, don't feel bad. Everyone's dealing with those struggles, but what you've still been able to accomplish is amazing. I don't know even how long our segment is, so I've got like all kinds of cool stuff that I want to brag about and say.
We can stay here all day.
Yeah. We have some media guys, over there who are ready to jump in the seat and boot me off. Look, something that people don't realize or may not understand, and because I've been able to serve on the board and see up front closely, is the quality of the programs that are offered. and many others have talked about the specifics of the programs, and it was heartwarming to see parents of campers here who are leaders, who are really from all walks of life, and that's another thing that I love about it. It doesn't matter what your socioeconomic background is, your level of education. It doesn't matter who you are, what your last name is, what religious background is. None of that. Because when you come here, everyone is equally treated like the VIPs that they are. And it's awesome to see. But the point I was going to make, the quality of the programming is unsurpassed. And I've seen a lot of programs in our state and around the country for recreational therapy. You actually have recreational therapists, professionals who help you design the specific programs. They're evidence-based. These aren't things that you're doing willy-nilly, trying and experimenting. These are really credible programs that you expended a lot of resources to develop and hone and perfect, and the evidence is in the results. I mean, it's unbelievable to see. What I like is they're designed to foster independence, but they increase so many aspects of the camper's development, right? Their physical abilities, certainly, but also their confidence, life and social skills, their ability to communicate, to interact and socialize with each other. And it goes on and on and on and on. You truly empower them, and that's why I can't think of a better word. Empower them to live the fullest and most satisfying lives that they possibly can. And that's why I say it's like magic here. It's a place of miracles. And every time I come, I see a different facet, a different miracle, which again is really inspiring, man.
I really cannot thank you enough for saying that, because I hardly ever talk about it, and I think that is so powerful and so, important to talk about, because not all colleges in the United States have this program, but most countries around the world don't have it. So we're fortunate that University of Utah and some other schools here in the state and some in the country have this major, which is recreational therapy. We have 4 licensed recreational therapists on our leadership team, and they really do put a lot of detail into making sure that our participants don't just come to Camp K, but come to Camp K to help them grow. So it really means a lot for me that you brought that up. Thank you so much.
Yeah, and you're empowering them to be leaders themselves and then be able to give that gift to others throughout their entire lives. And look, I can also tell you, you give me one of those summer camps to talk about, just so powerful, or specialty camps, or the Voc Rehab. I can talk about any one of those programs all program long. But one thing that's also lost often, or not discussed enough, I think, when people are supporting you through their time and their resources, when they're making donations to Camp Christopolis, they want to know, hey, are these really these assets being deployed in the most responsible way? Well, interestingly enough, we've talked about this in the past. One of my jobs as Attorney General is to oversee charitable organizations, make sure that they're complying with the rules, make sure that they're coloring within the lines, so to speak. And what astounded me when I first was introduced to you was, again, the level of care that you all here at Camp K use, and the longevity of the 4-star or 5-star ratings, the highest level ratings that you possibly can. You all make sure that you squeeze every penny that's donated to maximize it. And I've, unfortunately, in my position, see a number of nonprofits and NGOs that, cut corners and that take liberties and unfortunately run into problems with the law. Some are out and out frauds, and we just all have to realize that there are people willing to take advantage of the goodness and generosity of this great state and its citizens. And then there are others that really are well-intentioned. I'd say the majority of the ones that I see really want to do good, but may not be equipped to do it. They may not have the expertise, the experience, the right team around them. And so, I take my hat off to them for trying.